Hello everyone, welcome to this string special series that we have been running. We have already done 4 sessions and today I think would be the last session, yeah, unless I want to continue more with it since we are really enjoying. So today we'll be drawing another new string. So as we have learned by now that in this series string is the center of attraction and tangling is all around the string, inside the string, right? So we are concentrating more on the string in this series. So let us get started right away. So what I'm going to do is use again a few geometrical tools, which is unlike Zentangle, but probably we'll be using it here. Find about the center of the square. So I'm just drawing across like this. Yeah, I hope it is clear. And then using this center and my compass to draw a circle. Yeah, so I will go around and draw a circle like this. Yeah, and then I'm also going to draw a straight line like this. Yeah, so basically I'm going to use this radius and mark 2 points, one here and one here. Again use the same radius, mark 2 points, one here and one here, right? So we are going to be using these points to create a hexagon. Yeah, so getting started, I'm going to probably pick up my pen so that the lines are a little bolder. So going to start joining these points. So hexagon has 6 sides and I'm going to form that hexagon by joining these points. Yeah, right. So now that we have done that exercise, let us erase the lines inside and draw them again in a different way. So I'm going to pick up my eraser and just erase the unwanted lines and use the hexagon to create triangles. Yeah, and then we are going to be working inside those triangles. It's a very simple string to draw and you can embellish it and draw triangles inside it, right? So I'm just going to erase all the required lines. And now that we have got rid of it, now let us use this center point and draw triangles. Yeah, so from this point to this point, passing through the center. Again, this point to this point, passing through the center. And finally here. Yeah, so we have 6 triangles here, right? Now if you want, you can start right with your pen, or if you're not very comfortable, you can start with your pencil also. So the compass work is done now. So let us first, since we are drawing the string for the first time, start with our pencil. So I'm going to be drawing these triangles inside each, smaller triangles. Yeah, inside each of my bigger triangles, like this. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, like this, right? Now we have to extend these two sides like this, right? This triangle can be a little higher. If they are at the same level, it would be nice. So extending this line down, extending this line down, connecting these two lines by extending these sides, right? So this much of exercise I am going to do for all, right? So again bringing this line down, bringing this line down. So that small little things, variation, triangle corrections you can do while you are penning it. Yeah, again bringing this down and bringing this, I'm sorry, you have to bring that one down. Yeah, and bringing this one down and then connecting these two. Basically extending this side and this side to be connected, extending these two sides down, and I've left this side right at, as of now I've left this side. Again these two triangles bring this side down and connect these two sides by extending these sides. Again these two triangles bring these two sides down and these two sides to be extended and connected, right? The next thing, oh I'm sorry, next thing is to extend this side, go straight, turn, come down, extend this side, extend this side, go straight, come down, extend this side, extend this side, go straight, come down and extend this side, right? So let us now ink it so you understand better what is the string that we have drawn. So let us use our pen only for the string. So basically extending the three sides of the triangle, right? So again first side, second side, third side, and then linking these two, and you can extend this line and you can also add this line. Yeah, again the same thing, extending, again extending this there, extending this here, extending this here, extending this here, and then going straight like this. Yeah, again same exercise, come down straight, come down straight, take this side to the outside, again extend this side to the outside, these two sides to be connected by extending, and then again connect these two. Yeah, so that's our string. Yes, interesting. So let us now ink these triangular sections. Little bit of pencil here and there, you can comfortably erase, get rid of them. Yeah, so once you are in practice you can draw this very much with your pen directly. And that's the way to do it. In fact, in Zentangle, rough work with pen is not allowed, but we are drawing the string, and string is the main attraction of the tile. So I thought of showing you first in a pencil, and then we are adding the ink. Yeah, so nice and simple string. So we have inked all those sections. Now let us start to tangle. So this section is apt for the tangle brace, or if you want to add anything else, please go ahead. I would like to go with the tangle brace here. You can also add jongle. Yeah, Let's see if we can add jongle here instead of brace. Yeah. Again, the last side. So one thing worth noting here is we already have these sections triangles inked, right? So if we ink the jongle, some sections may get mixed up with this part of the inking, right? So what we can do here is add stripes instead. Yeah. So let's add stripes instead of inking the complete thing. In the fashion that we ink sections in jongle. Yeah, so I hope you understood why, because I don't want that black to get mixed with this black. So better to go with striping. Yeah, and the third one. Yeah, now these sections up to us, what do we want to do? So let's add some orbs, probably keeping it simple. Yeah, so let's do for others also the same exercise. Again, the last one, big orbs, drawing behind, not complete ones, partly hidden. Right? So once we are done with the exercise, now we are left with this section, right? So let us think of a pattern to draw in this section also. So what I'm going to do here is pen these two lines and then use this section for I'm going to draw some crescent moons here, just like we draw Shattuck. Yeah. Let's start from the other side and see how we are able to merge it. So take your time, choose a tangle of your choice. There are so many tangles to choose from. I'm just going with what is coming to my mind at this point of time. Yeah, so we'll do the same on the other side also. Small little moons and auras. Or maybe you can call it Shattuck. Again, I'll start from this side. So the other part, you can either add the same pattern or you can add something else, entirely up to you, right? So let's add something more organic here. So probably we'll go with Printum. So pick up a tangle of your choice and just go with it. Once we are drawn the string, then it is entirely up to us what do we want to fill inside it. So you can add any border tangle here, right? So there's so many border tangles that you can go with. They will fit in comfortably in these spaces. So try adding some border tangle. There's so many borders that we learned recently. So done with adding those printums throughout the other two sections, and now I'm going to be adding aura. Around my hexagon. Right, and then it is up to us what do we want to do with the rest of the spaces. So let us just fill it up with mukas. Yeah, so I'm going to be drawing some mukas now. to fill up the remaining spaces. You can also leave it empty. You can add something else, whatever you feel like. Yeah, so let us see. I always like adding organic tangle to something that is not so organic. So it has a nice balancing effect, looks nice. Things do not look that technical as you add something organic to it. Kind of settles down and has a more subtle look. So I'm going to be doing that exercise throughout. Add some mochas freehand. Some orbs here and there. Some rounding. Yeah. I'm done with the exercise of adding mocha in the background. Yeah. So let us now move on to shading. So I want these sections to be really dark because I want to portray that they are going inside. Yeah. So adding some thick graphite there. Again, these sections, just like borders, you would want to highlight them on both sides. Add graphite and leave the center white. Yeah, so that's simple, just like we add shading to any border. I'm just adding graphite on both sides. Make sure you don't blend too much, right? And then you can add some to these orbs, either below or on one side, as per your choice. And then you can darken one side of the jongle. And then you can add some thick graphite to the outside. No need to get into shading the mochas individually. Just let them be subtly visible in the background. Something is there, but not too discreet or too prominent. Yeah, so let us blend first and see if we need to add something else. So let this section be really dark. In fact, you might want to add the watercolor pencil also. Not a bad idea. A little blending on the orbs. So you can see already how shading adds so much of dimension Two very simple string. We didn't even take 10 minutes to draw the string, right? So just about shading, and there is no hard and fast rule to shade. Also, you can shade the way you wish to. Just make sure that the contrast is visible, that there is not too much of gray so that the white gets lost. Yeah, so few things that you would like to remember while shading, and that's it. That's all you need. Yeah, and then just blend this to as far as you can. Just blur the background. Something is there but not there. Few places you might want to add. Just using the graphite that's already there on my Tautolon to make the rest of the tile grayish. Yeah. Now let us pick up our chalk. So we highlighted one side, we added gray to one side, so let's highlight the other side. Yeah, and then on these borders, always a nice idea to add that white graphite, white chalk in the center. Yeah, and we are done. That's it. If you want, you can add little dots in this black section, entirely up to you. May not. Adds that mystical kind of feeling, as if there is something behind. I often do it. Since they are big black sections, you can either leave it like that, or you can add these tiny dots with your jelly roll. Yeah. So that was our string for today. So that's a wrap up of our string special series. I'll see you again with new Zentangle original pattern. Till then, have a good time, stay safe, and bye bye. Happy New Year.